Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the week November 24th through November 30th. I certainly hope that you had a beautiful birthday season. I certainly did. And we are now in Sagittarius season. So just your next door neighbor in the zodiac, and you might still be feeling the glow of your birthday session. So like I said, I hope it was great. Scorpio can be your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars. Anywhere you have Scorpio in your chart, you might come to this reading and feel like it's your best friend. You might also just be scrolling through the internet and you find the reading and you think, wow, this hits perfect. So whether it is or is not your sign, it might be a reading for you. So just trust. I believe that when a reading message finds you, it's for you. So remember also not to make it fit if it doesn't. Don't force it to fit, that's for sure. I have a 3-card reading for you, Scorpio. The first card is intended to be, what is something that brings the joy out in you? What is something that brings you joy? Scorpio, what brings you joy? Goodness, not that many. Let's try that again. What brings you joy? Scorpio. Star. Awesome. Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius and they bring you joy. You could just find great joy in your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, and knowing that those are coming true. The star is Aquarian energy, so this is very air-oriented. This is in your thoughts, your dreams, your fantasies, anything to do with your mind. So the star energy is what brings you joy, knowing that your hopes and your wishes and your dreams, they're finding fruition. What is something to be mindful of for Scorpio? What is something for Scorpio to be mindful of in this time? Really trying to highlight this last week of November just before we head into the December, the last month of 2025. Goodness, what a year. Scorpio, I know I've had quite the roller coaster, so I'm anxious to see how this reading goes. So far, so good with Star. Now, what is there to be mindful of? Judgment. 2 major arcanas back to back. The Judgment is all about a spiritual rebirth. Judgment is a judgment call. Judgment is a final say. Judgment is a hand up from heaven. Judgment is, don't worry, child, I have you. I've got you. I'm grabbing onto your wrist because it looks like you're drowning down there. So I'm going to bring you up to a safer place, to a place of resolution, to a solution. And this is what you're going to be mindful of. What I really want to highlight, Scorpio, is when we think, this is bringing me back to the Footprints poem. When we think that we walk alone, we realize there's 2 sets of footprints in the sand. We're not alone on our journey. This is already showing 2 cards back to back of spiritual, heavenly, angelic assistance, guidance, God, universe, spirit, whatever you believe or don't believe. This is really what's coming through as far as these 2 cards right next door to one another. So very powerful star, Judgment. The next card we're looking for, what can Scorpio look forward to? What can Scorpio look forward to, whether that is for December or further out? What can Scorpio look forward to? Scorpio, swords. We've got the 4 of swords. Oh, I'm sorry, 9 of swords. Oh, okay, not that positive. This is actually an insomnia card. This is not getting enough sleep at night. This is thinking too much, worrying, fretting, being concerned about what you said and what you didn't say and what they said and what they didn't say. And this person is between the blades of the swords when they should be sleeping at night. So it is a worrying card. It's an insomnia card. And that's not that awesome. So we've got these powerhouse cards in the beginning, and we've got this Nine of Swords. Let's clarify. That's for sure. I'm going to set Marchetti Tarot down and grab Light Seers Tarot out. So let me shuffle this up a time or two, and then we're going to clarify the Star, the Judgment, and the Nine of Swords. For Scorpio, why is the Star card here as their joy? What brings them joy is the Star. Why is that? Seven of Wands. You've learned how to lay down and establish healthy boundaries. You've identified where there's a line in the sand. They can't cross that. Whether that is the way you think, whether that is the way that you believe, whether that is your physical environment, or even just your thoughts in general. When we're dealing with the Star energy, we're very fixed on what is out there for us. It's very much wish upon a star. It is angelic protection. Let me assure you of that. And so here in this physical plane, I love this person sitting with their hands in the Anjali Mudra, sitting in the traditional Sukhasana, relaxed, easy seat. They have this bubble around them, sphere of protection, divine, heavenly love and light. They sit within that circle of protection. Only love can come in and only love can go out. Everything else that anyone tries to assert towards you can't touch you. They can only touch you if they break a law. This is you so protected, so divinely orchestrated. Your life has been, it's been all about protection. So Seven of Wands, boundaries, whether those boundaries have been laid down by the heavenly forces, or if those are your actual physical boundaries because your head is literally in the clouds, focusing on what you know you're after in your future, not what is. And as you move into what is something to be mindful of, we've got Judgment. And why is the Judgment card here for Scorpio? For what they need to be mindful of. There is definitely a need to be cognizant that you have not walked this path alone. Be mindful and be grateful. Just a tidbit of guidance there, because the 10 of Cups, absolutely 1,000,000%. Be mindful that you've been rescued by your high vibrating frequency of love. Whether you are in a relationship, in a family, in any kind of a soulmate union, or even if it's just the love that you feel from your head to your toes, there's 10 cups full of love and good emotion. It's this rainbow energy. It is pure essence, divine love. The 10 of Cups is the fullest that you could feel. And as you're feeling that, this Judgment is here. Maybe this is the love that you feel because you know you've been saved. You know you've been rescued. You know that you've had the divine hand of justice, judgment over you, on you, around you. You felt it. I know you have. Scorpio, wow, this is giving me total goosebumps. Very, very profound, very true, awesome. 10 of Cups, clarifying Judgment. That is absolutely 1,000,000% right. You couldn't feel more protected and loved and guided than you currently do. Last but not least, why is this pesky Nine of Swords in the position of what we're looking forward to? Why in the world would we be looking forward to the Nine of Swords? Let's clarify. Spirit, guidance, God, what is up with that Nine of Swords? Two of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay, so what this is kind of illuminating is a soulmate union, a soulmate relationship, a divine partnership. Again, I keep using these words, but I really feel like this applies to a Scorpio's life. This soulmate union is maybe there's some questions, maybe there's some concerns, maybe there is some cause for pause. And we're doing that at night, very possibly. Two of Cups is divine soulmate union. The other way to flip this is because you have this perfect soulmate union companionship in your life, they might be alleviating the Nine of Swords for you. They might be helping you to soothe your nighttime issues, helping you to get good sleep, encouraging everything's okay, we've got this together, we're a team, we're a partnership, you're not alone. Nine of Swords, definitely not a pleasant energy to receive, but it seems like where you've got this person, Two of Cups and Ten of Cups, what? Star and Judgment, wow, very beautiful. But it really does feel to me like you have this reinforcement backing you up that don't worry, I've got you. If you're getting sleepless nights, I'm going to be up with you until you fall back asleep. If you've got these sleepless nights, we're going to figure out how we can get you to relax and stop worrying. We're going to worry about things together. We're a team. We're a force. So if this is your worries, they're my worries too. You're not in this by yourself. Let me get you a Priestess of Light Oracle card so that we finish this reading out with that. And I hope this reading was helpful in some way, shape, or form for you, Scorpio, and that you're finishing out your month of November with a bang, a good happy ending. We have tenderness, true love, compassion. Fits very perfect with 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups. So let me grab the book and let me read. It's card number 9. In numerology, the number 9 is about completions, consciousness, and compassion. So tenderness, card number 9 for Scorpio. This card foretells the coming of new or increasing love in your life. It may seem to arise from out of the blue, or it may be a relationship that has been developing for quite some time. Either way, feelings of tenderness as portrayed in this sweet kiss will soon be intensifying. The brilliant gold that suffuses this tender moment indicates a purity in the connection being forged, radiating the sense of a deep heart-to-heart bond. It may even be a karmic calling, a relationship that extends from lifetime to lifetime. Because of its great height, the giraffe has an advantage over other animals. That is the ability to see far into the distance. The message here is to be honest about your perspective on love. Be sure not to limit your view of your deserving or of your future potential. Even if you've been hurt in the past or been alone for far too long, true love is on the horizon. Remember that the tenderness you give to yourself will be reflected back to you in the brilliant light and love that the universe will be sending your way. The affirmation: I open my heart and my life to true love. I deserve tender kindness from others, and I give it to myself. Scorpio, I hope this reading fits for you. I hope it served you in some way, shape, or form. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, follow, repost. All of your interactions are helpful for my channel on TikTok or YouTube. So thank you for being here. I wish you the very best. Namaste.